Hey, Flannel Boy here, talking about another shark jumping. Or perhaps rail jumping would be better, because today's topic is train.
Daily double.
Oh boy, what a treat this is! It seems that Train jumped the shark twice during their career. What an amazing feat. So yeah, in order to jump the shark, you had to have something good in the first place, right? And that for Train was Drops of Jupiter. And it was really fun and a well put together song. Got them a Grammy and it got them very famous. It had this rambling drive to it and a piano-based sensibility that most bands weren't going for at the time. Oh god, no. And there's one moment in this song that I didn't notice for a while, and if you like it, you might not want to watch this next part, because once you hear it, you cannot unhear it.
Can you imagine no love, fried, deep fried chicken?
Deep fried chicken?
Deep fried chicken.
He doesn't even set it up. He just randomly says deep fried chicken.
Deep fried chicken.
I mean, did he run out of ideas of what to say about his mother's death? And so he just decided to list his favorite foods?
The best soy latte that you ever had.
I'll take that as a yes then. Well, people tend not to listen to the lyrics of pop music that aren't in the chorus. It's still a great song. The first jump came on the 3rd of June 2003. That was when the follow-up album came, My Private Nation. Let's listen to the lead-off single from that, shall we? What? Are you telling me that's not the hook from Calling All Angels? Oh yeah, right. No, this is the hook from Calling All Angels. Well, I can hardly tell the difference. I think Pat Monahan had surgery that redirected his vocal cords through his nose. Ugh. The whole hook is that whine. Nothing following was any better, not the boring standards When I Look to the Sky or Cab from the next album. But Train got a lot more interesting and a whole lot more fun while getting worse in the serious music sense with their next album. Yeah, you knew this was coming. See, here they are on August 11th, 2009, and the lyrics are unignorably weird. His voice has not improved in the slightest. The song may be catchy, but I still don't want to hear him whine it, or wouldn't if the lyrics weren't so random. And that applies to the other two Train songs that made it big recently too. Here's a list of what stuck out to me. Force rhyme Mr. reference, a reference to the Love Connection, talking about his chest hair, use of the phrase cut a rug and gangsta, neither of which have ever applied to Pat Monahan, incorrect use of the phrase going viral, noting the brand of the bag you store your love in, random winger reference, claiming that cologne is poison, complaining that his lover dumped him on Yom Kippur, despite the fact that Pat Monahan is not Jewish. And of course, deep fried chicken.
Deep fried chicken.
And even the chorus isn't spared by half of these, most notably the Mr. one. You know what? I'm convinced the Train's new career is exactly what they wanted it to be. If they had normal lyrics, they would just be annoying. His voice is shot and the melodies rely half the time on whining some non-lyric phrase. But their lyrics make me want to listen to these songs, just because they're so dumb. It's genius. They're essentially a comedy band now. And if one song really tears it, it's their latest one. I mean, come on, the whole premise telling everyone a bunch of lies that your girlfriend died when she dumped you. I mean, there are so many things wrong with that, the least of which is that it gives Pat the chance to imagine someone dying in the dumbest ways possible. Okay, here's how I think it would play out. Hey, I heard that Sally died in some, weird freak accident? Yes, she did. Returned everything I ever bought her. Well, you see, that would be really, really insensitive of you if I believed you. You see, you told Paul that she was run over by a crappy purple Scion, and then you told Jim that she fell into a cement mixer full of quicksand. Those things aren't even open, man. Oh, no, I'm sorry, no. She was really eaten by a lion. Okay, you see, man, I would have seen that on the news. You just broke up and you're having a hard time with it, aren't you? Oh no. See, she did break up with me, yes, on Yom Kippur of all days. So, well, I did what I had to do, see? I got in my crack and put the sign on and then pushed down the gas pedal until she was gone. And then I dumped her corpse in that, cement mixer full of quicksand I have lying around. Okay, I'm gonna go, call the cops or James Bond or Batman or whoever deals with cartoon villains like you. Yeah, okay, that scene is what goes through my head every single time I hear that song. This is why I love listening to that song, even though it's even more annoying than Train was before. It's such a dumb concept. Even the title doesn't describe the situation.
And ways to say that.
Well, there you go. Just bluntly out and says it. That's just... You're so weird, Pat. I mean, you got everyone to forget that you stole the verses of this song from the Phantom of the Opera and the chorus from Drive By. You know how all Beach Boys songs are the same? Well, now all Train songs are the same, except for some of them talk about deep-fried chicken. And some of them talk about cement mixers full of quicksand. So yeah, they musically tanked, but they more than made up for it in humor. And this is exactly what they were going for, too. Nobody would really write a song like this without expecting people to laugh at it. That said, they can do a lot better than this. For example, here's an artist that never did jump the shark. The Presidents of the United States of America. They're still making music, even though nobody's heard anything from them since the 90s. Except me.
You never got measles, you never got gout, you never got dizzy and you never fell out. You never suggested we all play charades, you never picked up any live hand grenades.
They were a novelty band that made pseudo-funny songs like Peaches, and they're still doing that. Even better, they write new melodies for each one, and they don't sing the songs in the choking heights that Train does. They never took themselves too seriously, just like Train has stopped doing now. Basically, don't give up on music just because comedy is doing well for you, Train. Even Weird Al sounds more appealing than you now. You did well on Drops of Jupiter, but I'm sure you can do better than this. 2003 and 2009, the year Train jumped the shark.